Are you scared of a little snow? Well, let's go. Whew. Yeah. Well, it'd be annoying if it wasn't so pretty. Falling straight down, just about. Whew, I should probably put some shoes on though. Hey, what's up, guys? I've got a dilemma. Back in the day, I was actually going to make a couple T-slots back here, the rising hump and whatnot, but thanks to a very experienced YouTube machinist, Max Grant or whatever. What do you mean, whatever? Max Grant over at the Swans Valley Machine Shop mentioned that this might actually get in the way once I'm, get in the way of the work. And I tend to agree with him, so I'm not going to do that anymore. Well, now I got to hog off like almost an inch of this material to make it flat. So I've been deliberating over this for the last several days, whether I should just, well, this is a brand new end mill. I haven't actually tried this even yet, because it was 3/4. I bought this when I had the milling attachment still. And I never actually really did mill a damn thing with this. So that was a thought, just hog it all out with the big ass roughing end mill. Or try to save that big swath of ductile iron, which is pragmatic, I guess. But if I did that, I could actually use that piece for the back that goes to the taper attachment. So I'm kind of like, I don't know what to do. So yes, dilemma time. So I have kind of set up the saw, but I know that's going to be just a terrible nightmare. I'm going to have to push it through. This is the only way it'll cut it. I can't cut it anyway, really, and expect it to actually come out straight. With my saw isn't exactly new. She's pretty seasoned. She might not even make it through this cut. That's how seasoned she is. I'm gonna stick this on the saw. I'm gonna see how straight it actually cuts on that cheap makeshift table I put on there. Oh, this is gonna suck so bad. It doesn't just stall it out right off the bat. Oh yeah, it's not looking good. We'll see. I only made a line. That actually doesn't look too bad. But well, I don't know. This could take a very, very long time. I'm going to time it, so I'm going to get off the phone here, or off the camera, put some music on, and I'm going to see how long it takes to cut through that, if it does at all. You'll find out. All right, guys, so it's been about almost 40 minutes since I started this. I had to stop and build a little pusher doodad. It's kind of hard to see from there, I guess. But my shoulders were falling off at about here, so I just like, that's not going to work. So I got a little pusher doodad. Just to give me a little bit more leverage. Push it like this. Like that, Observe. It does work. So it's still very, very slow. That's a big swath to be trying to force a freaking big chunk of cast through. But it is visible to the naked eye. The progress, I mean. Oh, here. As it gets too far, I can just bump it up another notch. This only took about 10 minutes to do. Quick and dirty. But yeah, that's my progress. All right, guys, so we almost got it off of here. Like it's hanging by a thread. I'm hoping I can clamp it in a vise and just give it a little whack and twist that off. It shouldn't hurt that. There's still lots of meat there, as you can see. This should be okay, I hope. Okay, I'll try to use a soft face and a hard face at the same time here. Where's that middle cut right here? I want to do this, I guess. Oh. Yep, there we go. Cast snaps pretty good if you got it. Man, that's got to be like the worst thing to do on a frickin' bandsaw. Holy cow. But I don't know. That'll clean up. All right. I guess that solves that dilemma. Yeah, it was going way off kilter. Holy cow. I really hope that's not as bad as it looks. I was hoping to leave about 900 thou in there. We still might get it. Nope. That's like 900 right there. Yeah, she was buggering right off. I had to stop. Well, if we get a little bit more, I'll be happy. Initially, the original one is actually only about 800 thou off the face here. So that'll still give us a lot more along the whole length instead of just one little spot. Plus it's flat and square, which is kind of what we're aiming for. Oh yeah, I'm going to take a measurement on that lift there. Oh my gosh. Would you look at that? Bloody chips everywhere. Yes, good. I'll call that a win. I would have liked that to blend in a little better, but I guess it's two different metals. What do you do? I guess she adds character, I suppose. Well, we got lots of beef there. It certainly looks a lot beefier than what I got, that's for sure. So what else do I got to put on here? Well, at some point I'm going to have to make a little pocket here, and I'm going to be double screwing down like a round dovetail thing for the cross slide. So that's gonna, or the compound slide. And also I do have some frickin' oilers that I never really ever, I used once and then I put them away. I never really actually, yeah, here they are. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of them. Yeah, so we're gonna probably put a couple of these in here somewhere. Probably back here somewhere. Wherever it's not gonna interfere with the screw and where they're also even. And I guess maybe we'll even try to put some oil gullets in there too. But yeah, so far that's looking pretty good. All right, folks. So I actually went and gone ahead and done one of these off camera just because I wanted to see how it worked out. But all I did, you know, just locate off the side, 188 thou in, and then just the usual, I guess. Really need to make one of those quick release depth stops I seen. It'd sure be a little bit less cumbersome than this. It's just a 1/4 inch parallel. Use that for a stop. That's pretty good. Worked on the other one, so hopefully it works on this one too. Oh. There's a hole. That's all. It's 1/4 inch deep. All right, so just do a little of this. I'm going to take a little punch now. Just so it flushes it out nicely. That's a far cry better than what Lenore had before, that's for sure. Just got to go down just a wee bit more. They're pretty much bottomed out. Oh no, I had a little bit more to go yet. No, that's perfect. We'll leave it before I overdo it. Okay, so there's a few things I want to do on this because I was going to have something so I could fixture things to this if I wanted to do a line bore little project or something. But T-slots just ain't going to cut it. I don't have enough meat there. Like, there wasn't enough meat allowable to do it in the first place. So I'm looking at maybe putting like a 1/8 groove on both sides of these. So if a guy wants to slide a clamping fixture or something over top, and it shouldn't compromise the unit at all. Oh, what else do I got to do this thing? Oh, I'll get right back to you. Well, I gone ahead and made more work for myself. I was going to put one of these in there for the old nut or whatever, but went drastically too deep there, unfortunately. Oh no, that's not what happened. That thing pushed out. Well, that's even worse. That's why it went so deep so fast. I think it spun in the hole. That's really bad. Here's our new plug. Oh yeah, that's a good fit. Tight. If this doesn't work, then this might be a short video. I know I said that before, but I really mean it this time. Okay. Slide here. Slide that onto here. There we go. So yeah, it up. Okay guys, I think I solved the problem. I knocked that back out and I spun it around, pushed it back in. Man, there was pretty close to having chairs and shit flying around here. Yeah, and that's exactly what I want. And still feels rock solid, even without the gib in it. Well, we could put the gib in. I made one screw. Unfortunately, I don't have any more long screws, so that's all I was talking about before. I was just making a little tip on the end there. And those, oh, yeah, so those go, and they fit directly in there, nice and square, just the way you want them to. Well, that's the way I want them to, anyway. So let's put that gib in there and see how she reacts here. It still fits, assuming it fits. Yep. We only have one screw, so we'll just have to make do. Right there. So that feels pretty nice. Of course, we should probably do this too, I guess. So I ain't going any further until I'm positive this damn thing's working. Okay, good. Oh yeah. Okay, I think finally progressed with this. I'm going to locate this hole up top here and once again try that chamfer thing. I gotta try it. I gotta do it. It's gonna have to get done one way or the other. Okay, so we're back here again, I guess. This is where I made it to last time. And where everything went to hell, so fingers crossed. Okay, just want that cleaned up. Oh, I can't see it hardly. Blind. It's already looking better though. $800 flashlights around here. Alright, that's good as it's gonna get. I'm gonna have to make a custom screw for that, almost guaranteed. Oh, why does it look so shitty, man? Oh, that's just the edge of the thing. I hope it didn't spin. That would really suck. No, it didn't push down. Ugh, so stressful. All right, guys. So before I progress with this unit any further, I've gone ahead. I got one proper Gibbs screw in there, but the other ones I stole from the other top slide. And they're good enough for now. I've adjusted the tension on the Gibbs screws. So just out of curiosity, I wanted to check see how straight this is running. And it's actually, I was kind of more concerned about the bottom dovetail being out, but looking at this, that's way better. like by a lot. It does feel quite a bit tighter, but I suspect once we actually get some more oil in there, I got some oil in there, but that's another thing we'll have to address. But so far, I'm only looking at a few tenths out. And on this thing, that is pretty good. So that's forward and backwards the whole length, and that needle hardly moved at all. So I honestly cannot complain with that. So yeah, I wanted to make sure that's all going to pan out just fine before I progress to this next part, because this next bit's going to be a little on the tricky side, I think. And I've already got a little bit of a not so great of a track record with this thing so far, so let's get this right the first time. Another problem I had was because of this is got the overhang. These things are actually just spew out oil out the sides. So I found some brass in the form of toilet bolts, and I'm gonna go from the bottom. I'm gonna plug those holes up and try to stone them nice and clean so that they're not interfering with anything and don't look too terrible. Hell, they might even match the top, I guess. But yeah, and I'll probably take an end mill at a slight angle so that it comes through at an angle a bit. Just angle it in. Just because I'm not moving these guys. Those guys are there. That's it. Okay, guys. I don't know. This is a little bit odd compared to what I'm used to doing, I guess. But I got it cranked up to 3,200 RPM. The machine does not like 3,200 RPM. But anyways, yeah, 25 degrees, I guess, from roughly about here, I guess. And it should reach right at the bottom of that oiler, hopefully, because then, of course, I'm going to have to retram all this. And we'll put it there. Yeah, so everything on here is just kind of, I don't know, this is a weird way to locate something, I think. And I've set this to 1/2 inch, minus half of the width of a 1/8 end mill, right? So 62 thousandths or something. That should be pretty close. Yeah, okay, I'm going to call it right there. And I'm hoping I can just plunge straight in with the end mill without having to do a bunch of tool changes and stuff, because this is really, if I make that longer, it's going to frickin' screw everything up, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Here goes nothing. Yeah, okay, so far so good, I think. It's not going to go through the web, so that's good too. Okay, we're going to blow this out as we go. Oh, this is a stupid idea. Yeah, I don't like this thing. I can't feel what I'm doing. Oh, over there. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so it worked, I think. I don't think we're drilling through the side of the cross slide, so I think we're good. All right, so I just, I guess I'll spin it around and try not to break that end mill because it seems to be cutting pretty nice. Okay, round 2, I guess. And just hope that this one works as good as the other one. Think we're there. Yep. Okay, I think we did it. Guess there's only one way to find out. I'm not gonna do the oil slots or anything in here right now. I'll probably do that later. I'll put it on the oh, whatchamacallit, swivel vise. Swivel vise. Okay. Oh, well, everything looks normal up here. Let's go to the bench just to make sure. Should have oil going through there. Yep. Oh yeah. Definitely oil there. Flush it out. Let me get you guys on the backside here. And I'll release the shmoo. You see it? You see it? Oh yeah. Yeah, lots. Clean that right out too. Well, that's good. That's another problem solved. Now on to the next one. Okay, so now what? All right, guys, so I hate to say this, but this video's gone down so many tangents and rabbit holes that I don't think I could fit the rest of this into this video. I'm going to have to make some fixture bolts for that rotary table because I don't have anything to fasten that down with. So that being said, that'll probably be another video yet on top of that. So the next time around on the cross slide, we're definitely going to get that pocket milled and some grooves along the sides and possibly some screw holes. Well, yeah, I guess we'll have to make the button for that too. And then we can actually put it to the test and see how well it works. So until then, I guess I'll see you next time, guys. Peace out. So.